Newcastle United emerge as big winners in chaotic Champions League race. The race for UEFA Champions League qualification took a dramatic turn on Sunday as Newcastle United capitalized on a day of unexpected results to position themselves as potential runners-up in the Premier League. With just 2 games remaining in the season, a chaotic match day has reshaped the top 5 battle and thrown up countless possibilities for how the season might conclude. While much of the attention has focused on Liverpool's title dominance, it's the pursuit of Champions League places that has delivered some of the fiercest drama. Only 2 of the 6 clubs chasing European qualification below the Reds secured victories this weekend, and Newcastle were the standout beneficiaries, vaulting into 3rd and now within striking distance of 2nd-placed Arsenal. Forest's frustration. Despite European qualification at the City Ground, Nottingham Forest officially secured European football for the first time since 1996, but the mood was far from celebratory. A 2-2 draw with Leicester felt like a major missed opportunity, especially after holding a lead with less than 15 minutes to play. The match had the feel of a defining clash. Forest's creative fulcrum Morgan Gibbs-White looked to have turned the tide with a goal and assist following a pair of critical errors by Leicester's Bilal El-Khanous. Yet a moment of individual brilliance from Facundo Buonanotte, a slaloming solo goal, left Forest shell-shocked and dropping vital points in the Champions League race. With Chelsea up next, Forest still hold their fate in their hands, but the pressure has multiplied. Chelsea's problems mount with Jackson-banned Chelsea's 2-1 defeat to Newcastle not only damaged their European hopes, but also left them reeling after losing Nicolas Jackson to a red card. The striker will now miss the final 3 matches, including a potentially decisive clash with Forest. Jackson's absence is significant. Chelsea have lost 3 of the 6 league games in which he has not featured this season, including blunt attacking displays against Arsenal and Brighton, where they registered just 0.5 and 0.4 expected goals, respectively. Without their number 9, Chelsea's already struggling away form becomes even more concerning. They've picked up just 4 away points since Christmas. With Cole Palmer looking fatigued and goal-shy, Chelsea may find themselves scrambling to secure even a 5th-place finish. Maresca has tactical adjustments to make, but the stakes couldn't be higher. Failure to qualify for the Champions League would be a bitter blow to a club that started the season with lofty ambitions. Newcastle's tactical masterclass opens door to 2nd place at St. James's Park. Eddie Howe masterminded a tactical shift that completely caught Chelsea off guard. Employing a lopsided 3-4-3 system that saw Anthony Gordon operate more as a central midfielder than winger, Newcastle stunned their visitors with early intensity. Their opening goal came inside 2 minutes, the 4th time this season they've scored within the first 120 seconds. Although Chelsea rallied after Jackson's dismissal, Newcastle held firm, securing a vital win that has them dreaming of more than just a top 5 finish. They're now just 2 points behind Arsenal and face them at the Emirates next weekend. Win that, and they could finish 2nd in the Premier League for the first time since 1996-97. With Everton at home on the final day, Newcastle may only need one more victory to ensure Champions League football returns to St. James's Park. The club and its fans now find themselves daring to dream. Arsenal's defensive frailties emerge at the worst time. Arsenal's 2-2 draw at Anfield should have felt like a decent result, especially after coming back from 2-0 down. But lapses in concentration from William Saliba and Jakub Kiwior gifted Liverpool 2 early goals and raised fresh doubts about the Gunners' ability to close out the campaign. With Newcastle surging and set to visit next weekend, Arsenal's grip on 2nd place is in jeopardy. Even more concerning, a poor result could see them slip as low as 6th if results elsewhere go against them. Arteta's side must avoid complacency and rediscover their early season defensive solidity. A loss to Newcastle could mean facing Southampton on the final day, needing a win just to stay in the Champions League spots, something that would have seemed unthinkable a few weeks ago. Manchester City still in the mix, but struggling City's goalless draw against Southampton was one of the day's more surprising results. Pep Guardiola's men now sit 4th, just 1 point ahead of Chelsea and Villa, and have to face Brighton and then title-chasing Liverpool on the final day. While few expect City to drop out of the top 5, their inconsistency leaves the door ajar. If Villa can find momentum, there is a path that could see Guardiola's side miss out, a nightmare scenario for the reigning champions. Too close to. Call, final 2 weeks promise fireworks. With 2 match days left, the permutations are dizzying. Newcastle could finish anywhere from 2nd to 6th. Arsenal could still miss out entirely if they falter twice. Chelsea must beat Forest and another opponent, likely without their top striker. Forest need 1 win, and maybe some help, to complete a fairy tale season. Aston Villa could sneak in with 2 wins against Spurs and United. Man City could, against all odds, fall out of the top 5. Never has a Premier League season seen such a frantic race for Champions League qualification, and the tension promises to reach fever pitch in the final 2 weeks. This was no ordinary Sunday. It might go down as the day the season's fate was sealed. Thank you for watching Football and Social Change, your source for trusted sports news and insights. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay informed.